Jasmyn.
I'm Jordyn.
I'm Deirdre.
I want to talk about Love is Blind because that show has been like amazing. It's on Netflix. I know you've all seen it. So if you have not seen Love is Blind, it's basically trying to test the idea that people tend to be shallow and tend to not go for people just on how they look like on the outside. So to take away that effect, they had people in pods so they couldn't see each other, and they pretty much were dating behind a wall and had to get to know each other that way. And people ended up getting engaged and getting married. So
my favorite is Lauren and Cameron.
Yeah, it's Lauren and Cameron.
I think that before the show, Love is Blind had a different concept. The concept was Love is Blind, almost like Love is Stupid, meaning you look past people's flaws based on love. So I'm so in love with him that I don't care that he steals. I don't care that he beats me. I'm just in love. And that's what Love is Blind used to be. But based on that show, Love is Blind was not looking at the surface. Digging deeper into not seeing and not being attracted and lusting after someone based on our appearance, but getting to know who they really were. So I think there's two concepts.
But you think that's new? You didn't think that's what Love is Blind meant before? Because I always thought I thought Love is Blind meant Love is Blind, period. Looks, personality, everything blind. I didn't realize that people are just realizing that Love is Blind meant, because like when I think blind, I think blinds. Like
based on looks, everything.
Right, so you're saying that the looks part is new?
No, I just think before the show, when people would say Love is Blind, they were referring to, she needs to wake up because he is no good. But she's so in love, she can't see it. She's blinded by it. But then the show shows it like Love is Blind, meaning the physical. Right?
But in the beginning. But then it was like they talked about there were more deeper things, like the girl with all those student loans and
that's true.
She wanted
but he was blind because he was already in love. What do you think? Do you think you could go on a show like that?
I think that I could.
Okay, you could? Let me see.
I think I could because like I really feel like the power of discussion and conversation, like for me, like I'll discuss things that need to be discussed, like I'm not gonna come out totally blindsided. Like, when you're in the pods and you're having a conversation, like you have a chance to date around and see what you want through conversation.
Not see.
You just have to make sure exactly. That's true. So you have to make sure being really transparent. Like,
so you would be okay if you were on the show and you met someone and you hit it off and they come out and they're 5'6",
no 5'2",
5, whatever.
Are you allowed to ask this type of question?
I don't know. We don't know the rules. But then
that's
Love is Blind, right? Love is Blind, right?
You shouldn't be asking those questions.
So would you really be okay with that? As women, we are women who are tall. It's no secret. Like we're all giants here, and
I'm not.
You're tall. You're pretty.
5'8".
That's tall.
You're not. We're only just 2 inches taller than you.
Okay.
Like for me, like that's a deal breaker. I'm not gonna be with someone that's shorter than me.
That's
not Love is Blind.
Because I don't think Love is Blind.
Wait, I have to.
But you connected in the pod.
I wouldn't go to the pod.
So you just wouldn't do it.
No,
I would do it.
I'll be able to see y'all later.
I've had this experience, but I remember I went on a date with someone who so we met online or whatever, and like we hit it off or whatever. And then when I go on the date, he's shorter than me.
But did you hit it off?
Yes, we hit it off.
On the date?
Before we met up, we were like talking.
And you were okay? You liked him?
I liked him.
And then how'd you feel?
I go on the date, and like when I tell you, like I recoiled inside of myself. Like guy tried to like hug me. I was like,
see,
so did you go forward with the date?
You gotta finish the date.
There was
no second date
because of that. So Love is not blind for you.
It depends.
So if you were in the pod like those characters for 3 weeks, whatever, 12-hour dates, and you built this chemistry, and then he comes out. You've already built this chemistry.
It's gone.
But that's like the same as catfish, though. Right. Like they're pretending to be someone else, and then you see them and they're not that same person.
And they mad.
And
they're upset. But they also lie, so that's a little different. But still, at the end of the day, you have to be comfortable around the person you're going to be with. Like
the chemistry should be there, but chemistry is deeper than physical.
It's deeper than physical, but when you're uncomfortable, it can sort of like.
But you've gotten let's take Lauren and Cameron. They had already connected. They were crying.
Yeah. He was taller than her. He wasn't.
Did she know he was taller than her?
Right, but that's the thing. He was. So it doesn't matter whether if he wasn't, and then she kept going with it. We could be like, oh wow, great for her because he was shorter than her, but he wasn't. Okay. And then he was also like he wasn't ugly. Like so, her experience like was pretty smooth, if you ask me.
I feel for my generation, just for me, for you to go on that show, obviously you weren't having success.
Right, I think they were all
in dating life, in dating in the real world. So they would say, well, what do I have to lose, right? So they went on the show
with open mind,
right? But look what happened to Diamond. What do you guys think of that? Do you think he was at fault for not divulging who he really was? Because he's going on. If Love Is Blind, it shouldn't matter.
He lied to her.
Did he lie to her? He lied.
Withholding the truth.
They withheld the truth.
They say that's the same thing as a lie.
But here's the thing: it's like if you know that something that, like, if you're holding back something that you know that if the person knew, they wouldn't be with you, then that is lying because you're taking away their opportunity to make a decision for themselves. Mm-hmm. And also, it's like the way he went about it. It's like he made it seem like it was some. Like, he made it seem like it was some huge deal. And if it's a huge deal, then you should have said it.
Exactly.
If you were comfortable with that, and you was like, oh yeah, I used to date guys in my past, like, she could have, people will react differently.
And she never even said there was an issue. She was just like, I have to think about it. And then he was mad that she, like...
But I think what he wanted to do was fall in love, let her fall in love with who I am. And then we can discuss my criminal background, my... sexual background.
That is who you are.
But all your past experiences make up who you are.
And the way he was acting towards her wasn't right. And on the episode of Real House of Atlanta, he was acting the same way towards Kenya. He was like, "Oh, you're a B. Oh, you're calling me.
So he's just
look in the mirror, and that's you." Like he's very hot-headed and like
nasty. She got away from. She dodged the bullet.
So I think we're all on the same page. That love is blind,
but she'd be stupid.
Love is blind, but marriage isn't.
Right. Wait. What does that mean?
Meaning, would you marry someone with $50,000 in student debts, don't want to work, don't get a job?
But that becomes love is stupid.
That means marriage is not blind. You could be loving all you want, but when it's time to sign those papers, you gotta remember, like,
why be in love if you're not gonna get to that next point?
But
exactly. But you don't have to marry somebody just
so just be with them.
Yeah. If I don't want,
okay, so we're talking two different things: love and marriage.
That's what she just said.
Okay. On the show, they get married. That's what I'm saying. So I think love is blind. But then they see each other, meet each other, and it didn't work out for some of them. They didn't get married. So and they were seeing each other at that point. So
I feel like if you could go on the show, meet someone, and then like, okay, bye, like show's over, date now. That's one thing. But
that's what they should do.
But then it wouldn't be right. But that's what Gianna and that guy, the redhead guy, did. They realized it was not time to get married, so let's be in a relationship.
Because marriage is serious, right? So you can't be on a show and say, okay, we're in a fake pod and
they take you on vacation
and you live in luxuriously, and then all of a sudden you just gotta get married. It's like no.
Yeah,
they should be Love Is Blind. You date, and you say, okay, let's try this out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, Jayda, would you go on that show?
I feel maybe. I don't know. Actually, it depends. Like if I really can't find love on my own, and I'm out here making all the wrong mistakes, or maybe falling for people just so they have like a pretty face,
right?
Then maybe I would go on. But here's the thing: like I feel like people on the show were still shallow, even though they couldn't see the person. Like, for example, I feel like Jessica, I feel like she didn't ask the right questions. I feel like she went in those pods and she was like, oh, like, I'm from Chicago, you're from Chicago, oh my god, we're soulmates. Or like, you like Italian beef, I like Italian beef.
And that was just a mark. I feel like also when she found out that Barnett didn't feel the same way about her, she just grabbed what she
anybody.
I feel so bad for Mark though, because like he honestly deserves an apology after the reunion, and she only apologized to Amber
for trying to,
and she needed to apologize to.
But also, Mark kind of let her do stupid.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
Mark is a
Anybody with any sort of pride would be like, girl, you just left me for him, and now you're trying to come back the next day.
right. If he was desperate or something,
Yeah.
because they were just thirsty.
Except for Lauren and Cameron, they were the perfect story.
I love
They carried the show in the back.
They were so successful because they asked the right questions. Like, they talked about religion, they talked about how they wanted to raise their kids, they wanted to talk about, like, I guess, gender roles or how they're going to...
Politics, everything.
And that's the stuff you need to agree with more than, I guess, how you look or whatever.
And how you feel.
But it's like, it's not just, oh, we're from Chicago? Like, no. Like, you have to go deeper. And I think that's why they're so successful, because they got deep.
I will tell you though, and I'll give you an example. Okay, I used to date this guy, and I was in love back in the day, prior to you guys, prior to marriage. And I was in love, but guess what? He was short.
You did? They got shorter than you?
Oh my God, shorter than
This
me.
is
Yes. But and as much as I loved him, I was so
felt
embarrassed.
I'm
And I remember when we went to church, we're standing in the pew,
Oh.
and we had to stand up, and I was up here and he was down there. You know, I took off my shoes. So I guess love is blind, but
You have to be comfortable.
you do have to be comfortable.
I think that's another thing. Like, I feel like we should not be.
I'm
We should
shallow.
not shame ourselves. We shouldn't shame ourselves for having standards for what we want, or like attraction is a thing. Like, we don't have. I feel like sometimes the world tries to make you feel like you're wrong for wanting something or like feeling attracted to something, but like if you're attracted to what you're attracted to. Like,
And honestly, like, I feel like sometimes certain things can overpower certain things. Like Kevin Hart and Nico Hart. She's way taller than him, but I bet you if he was broke, she wouldn't be with him. Okay? And I bet you if he didn't make her, if he wasn't hilarious, she wouldn't be with him.
Yeah.
He laughed, he joked his way, like, into her heart and paid his way into her heart. But that's
So love is shallow.
maybe I'm shallow.
I mean, I think it's complex. It's complex.
Yeah.
Because, like, what you said, like, that's true. And I think we have to be honest with ourselves about what our strengths and weaknesses are. Like, I mean,
So what are you attracted to?
You mean, like, physically?
Just in general, in a soulmate.
In a soulmate.
In your
My ideal man, sorry, I think about this all the time. My ideal man is creative, is a good listener, respectful, independent. Like, I really like when somebody, like, doesn't really just go with the crowd, but just, like, is really self-assured and, like, does what they want
confident.
to do. Yeah, which, like, that could be a double-sided curse, because, like, that mean stubborn sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like,
So that's what you're attracted to.
yeah.
Okay, Jasmyn.
My ideal soulmate is cultured and can put me onto new experiences. I'm really attracted to that, when you can, like, take me and teach me new things that I haven't experienced for myself. A provider, reliable. That's a big one for me. Smart, and
Taller.
yeah, tall, and some shoulders.
Hey, Jordyn.
Okay, so my ideal soulmate is loyal. Like, I don't play with loyalty. Like, I don't. Creative. Like, you have to have a creative bone in your body. I would say, like, passionate. Like, you have to be passionate about something in your life. Like, something has to drive you to be ambitious, too.
Okay.
Let's see. I like people that are different than me. Like, I want to be able to learn something new about you every day, or learn something, like, take me into a new experience. I guess that's kind of like cultured, but, like, yeah, like, because I need to be able to learn. It doesn't have to be, like, books.
Right.
But it could be, like, through life.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel.
But end all be all, like, you have to be loyal to that.
Oh,
Like,
that's important.
For sure.
yeah, like, don't mess up the loyalty or
You're
trust.
bad.
No.
We're dealing with Aquarius right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, and tell me about those Aquarius. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, she's the only not Aquarius person in this
Yeah.
family.
I know, and it's tough. It's very tough.
The Capricorn queen.
What's
What about
yours?
you?
Well, I need someone that is humbled, respectful, honest, loyal, dependable. I mean, this is something that I didn't feel that was important in my younger years, but But as I have matured, you need someone I would like to have, and I have, someone that's reliable and dependable. And you know, I don't mind following the leader. He can be the the head of the household.
Yeah.
I want to have that. For me, that's attractive. For me to have someone I can lean on.
Reliable.
But I do like a taller man too.
Yeah,
Clearly.
I feel like that played a lot into like what I like in a man, because having a dad that's just like never misses a beat, like ever. With us, like we've never really had to like do anything in a way. Like
Guess who set up this table?
like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I
feel bad for him sometimes though.
But that's the thing. Like I feel like a man, in the way that I just find a man, is okay with that. Wants to do that.
Wants to be.
Yeah, that's what I really like when like acts of service is like my highest love language.
What is you guys
love language?
Mine is gifts, receiving gifts, and acts of service.
Gifts.
But it's not gifts the way you think. It's not like, oh, gifts $1 million. It's more like, I passed by your favorite restaurant on my way home from work today, and I know you like this. Here you go. And it shows that they listen to you.
Right.
Yes.
And they were thinking about
And they
you.
were thinking about you. That's all I want. And acts of service, like,
Yeah.
you know, go take my garbage out.
I think for me, it's a combination of acts of service. Because like gifts can play into that, but it's not that I want like a materialistic thing.
But that's your
like,
dad.
But like for example, like for my birthday, Leo got me.
Who's Leo?
Leo's my boyfriend.
Okay.
He got me a journal because he noticed I like to write. He got me a candle because I love candles, and like he just does things because he knows like
That's
that I
acts
like.
of service.
I
No,
think
that's just
that's gifts, but I feel like it's also acts of service because he does stuff too. Like
But what you just said was gifts.
Okay.
Acts of service would be
What's
like,
your love
let
language?
me,
I'm gonna braid your hair.
or like,
I'm gonna
Up
fix
to
this
dinner.
I'm gonna.
yeah.
but
so
he
like,
does
literally
he
acts.
does that stuff too.
Yeah.
Mine is words of affirmation. Like,
Yes.
I love hearing that you love me, or like what
Yes.
you love about. I'm always like, so what do you like about me? So what's one thing that you haven't told me that you like about me? Like I'm always like that.
I love words about
Really?
it.
And
I like that.
that
I like that.
And
Oh, you did a good job. Good job.
yes, I'm proud of you.
Oh, this is such a good meal.
Yeah.
It tastes so good.
Mhm.
Affirmation.
That, and I like quality time. I want to be
Oh,
around you all
I
the
love
time.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't need words of affirmation because like I just be hyping myself up so much. Like you don't need to tell me that you're proud of me because like
You don't need.
I
He doesn't
just-
need to tell you that this dinner tastes good.
I know it tastes good. I tasted it.
I don't know. I just need like not that I need confirmation, but it's
No,
nice to hear.
I
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Good job.
I know you're proud of me. Why wouldn't you be proud of me? Like
Oh,
that's
you're so
how
cocky.
I am.
That's that Aquarius.
I like that. I like words of affirmation, but like it's not something I need. Like you don't have to tell me I'm pretty because I know.
But it's still nice to
No,
hear.
I completely understand.
Okay, what if he never ever told you?
well, that's
But then he wouldn't be. Then would he be your boyfriend? I mean,
There's some. He may feel that me providing for you is my act of love. Me, giving you get that, but not telling you. You know what? Oh my God, your hair looks so pretty, baby. Did you color your hair?
but
I love it.
the thing about these love languages is like when you take the test, they order them in level of importance. So it's not that it's not important for me. It's just that there's other things that are more relevant.
Okay,
So yeah,
for me, it's important. That's a top.
Wait, what's yours?
words
of affirmation, and what's the other one?
Act of service?
No.
physical touch.
Yes.
Ugh, I don't want that.
I like that.
Baby, you are so beautiful.
With the physical touch?
Yes.
Oh.
And you are so special. Do you know that?
Yo, I love a good.
I love it. Just
Like
tell me.
I feel like you have to touch me, but like
No.
I
think it's the words without the
you know what I'm
touch.
saying?
Maybe it's because I get the acts of service that I,
Yeah.
I'm looking, I appreciate because I'm spoiled with that.
Right. No, yeah, that's it probably.
Mhm.
But I also just like not that affectionate. So
Yeah.
True.
I mean, like I'm not naturally affectionate, but like it's something it's one of the things that
Is that
like
the Aquarius thing?
yeah.
yeah.
But if it's
I hugged you guys up for days, but it's not something that you
Like
feel for.
when do we ever hug each other? Like
I hug. I'm a hug. With this social distancing, just putting a little damper in my hugging, but I'm a hugger.
I hug myself
go
with other
without
people. Like
Yeah.
I mean, not my man, but like us.
Yeah.
I'm good. Hey, girl.
Hey. Yeah.
You don't like me hugging you?
I mean, like, you're my mom, so, like, hey, mom.
But even, like, I don't need to be, like, if you're in the room on the couch, like, I don't need to snuggle up next to you.
Yo, I don't like that, and I want that. I love that.
For me, that's an acts of
I'll start doing it more.
Please.
Yeah.
No, like, here's why I say it's acts of service is because if I know it's your love language that to
yeah, okay, so it's an act of service to you.
Yeah,
to do it to them.
Because that's how I express my love to you is acts of service.
Yeah.
So like if you say you like hugs, you like kisses, and I'm like, okay, you like
Give
that,
it to me.
do that.
And then yeah, because I feel like
because your dad, you know what his love language is?
Acts of service.
Yes.
But that's I wonder what his receiving love language is. Like
that's what he wants.
Oh, he wants it too.
Acts of service.
That
is at his top.
Like
if I get up on a Sunday morning and make breakfast and put it down and lay a plate and
he's happy.
Oh my God, that makes. If I'm on the phone with my girlfriends and I say I gotta go, my husband's home, gotta go, but honey, how you? I'm golden. That's daddy loves, your father loves acts of service. That is acts of service, right?
I think that's acts of service.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so girls, bottom line is we started from Love is Blind to the love language.
Yeah.
All right, girls, this was fun, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for letting me be a part of this. I know I crashed, but
it's
okay. But anyway, this was our first Let's Discuss that was produced by Jayda, right? And we want to know if you liked what you saw and you want to see more. First, do two things. What are the things they need to do, Jasmyn?
Subscribe,
like
the video, and leave us a comment telling us, do you believe that love is blind?
And why?
Will you be on the show Love is Blind? And what's your love language?
Yes. What is your love language and why? And also, if you wouldn't mind, leave a little comment about what you would like to see more of. And give us suggestions of what you would like our next Let's Discuss be about. Right? And we hope you're being safe. We hope you're staying home. And
social distancing.
Cheers. Love you, girls.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.